Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for September 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th, Monday through Thursday. Now, if you have just joined this channel watching for the first time, you want to skip the introduction, hope you'll watch it at least one time and go right to the videos for your sign or your ascending, rising, all of the above, Crosswatchers. Then go down here because right down there in the description, I will have put the timestamp for when this ends. Okay? Okay. Hope you'll watch it at least one time. Anyway, because this is the week, Monday through Thursday, I use my Radley Valentine decks. I use my Archangel Power Tarot cards. I use my Guardian Angels Tarot cards. I will also use my, what are these called again? Inspirational Fairies, Inspirational Wisdoms from Angels and Fairies. And this is from, still have to look, Frances Monroe, and artwork by Judy Mastrangelo. Okay, so, and then I will finish up by pulling one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. Now, because we're doing the introduction, I always do a universal type of energy, what's going on in the world, and I will use my Waite Rider deck and my Colette Baron Read the Good Tarot. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message and try not to get too much in the way of it. So, like I said, you can pop over to the timestamp and, bypass this. But again, I hope you don't, because there's always a little tidbit of something that you can find here. Now, we are on, like I said, what is it, the 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. So we have the new moon, which is on the 10th, and I think that was like at 5:58 a.m., Eastern Standard Time, and that is in Pisces, and I talked about that as a very good wishing moon. Now, we jump to the 11th, and again, Virgo trines Uranus, which is retrograde in Taurus, so there could be some unexpected energies going on right there. Virgo and Taurus are both earth energies. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo earth energies, but this involves Taurus and Virgo more so. And, that is about your money, job, career, and, your home, just your security in itself. So Uranus is about the unexpected, and it is retrograde. So, Uranus is interesting energy. Many times over, it's kind of like the Tower energy, where it clears so many things up and then basically helps you to rebuild. Anyway, so then we jump from the 11th to the 16th. So there's not a lot of movement or not a lot of things noted with the planets at that time, but you have to remember we do have 6 planets that are retro. Jupiter in Aries, Mercury in Libra, Neptune in Pisces, Pluto in Capricorn, Saturn in Aquarius, and Uranus in Taurus. And we do have 2 planets direct, Mars, which is in Gemini, and we have Venus, which is in Virgo. So we have some interesting stuff. So what we've been experiencing prior to the full moon, energies, basically we will continue to be experiencing. The full moon energies kind of put a little push onto things and kind of gave a little bit of hey, we're going to mess a little bit with you. But again, it is in Pisces. So that is a really good ending. Okay, remember Pisces is the end of the astrological season. So it's a really good ending, but it's also getting you ready for that really good beginning also. So let's go on and see. Remember, we are also coming to the 22nd, 23rd, when we start Libra season. We will also be having the equinox. Now, in the northern hemisphere, that will be for autumn, and for the southern hemisphere, that will be for spring. So that is where things are, at least for that day, equal. Light is equal to dark. So that is also the time when, right around equinox energies, is also the time, give it up to maybe October 31st, when the veil between this world and the next is very, very thin. So everybody, be aware. Mercury retrograde in Libra, again, is one of those times that, that people come to visit us from, the beyond. So just be aware. Don't be too freaked out if that should happen to you. Write it down. My sister always says, look, see if you could see below their knees. She always says when somebody comes to visit her, she says she can never see their feet. I usually ask, when somebody has come to visit me, I'm usually, you still dead? Yes, Debbie, I'm still dead. Am I dead? No, Debbie, you're not dead. And then my sister's like, don't ask them that. Look to see their feet. And then ask them what they want to tell you. So I'll share that with you, but it just seems that I always have to ask what I have to ask. Okay, one card has dropped. Let's see. Let's go ahead and pull out two more cards. And put these over here. A little bit crooked on my thing. Sorry about that. Let's push these down a little more. Okay, let's see what we've got here. This is the card that fell. Anything that's reversed has a little stronger, let's pay attention to it, kind of meaning. So let's see what we've got here. First card is, okay, so this is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, swords energy is air energy. And that is our Aquarius, our Libra, where we have, what do we have? Saturn and Mercury, both, Saturn is in retro for Aquarius and Mercury for Libra. And it's also Gemini energy, air energy. And Mars is in Gemini right now. Mars is a little bit more forceful, though. Mars is kind of telling you to, is telling, like, cut the garbage. This is going to get through. We're going to get through whatever it is. So I kind of feel like, with, Mercury and Saturn, with that type of energy, is kind of like, oh, think about this, think about that. What else can go wrong? What else can happen? But I really feel that in this case, Mars in Gemini is about cut the garbage. Hey, things move on, people move on. What you're seeing now is not real. It's all an illusion. You need to start putting out the positive energies. Now, again, sword energy, air energy is our making some plans, strategic thinking things through, also hearing news. This is really very, this is the type of energy that keeps you up at night, that makes you kind of, doubt. But again, this is also telling you, and nine is, let's wrap it up. You've got everything you need. This is saying this is not real. Whatever this is that's bothering you, you get through it, and things move on. Things move on. This is more, this is really telling you that your thoughts are very, your thoughts, if you want to put a lot of energy into negative energies, you will get back negative energy. So turn it around and, go towards that positive energy. This is, it's not worth losing sleep over. Can you really do anything about anything? No. So sleep, try to sleep, pray, meditate, do whatever it is to help lift and keep your vibrations very, very high. Okay. I'm really picking up that Mars in Gemini right now. And that Mars, remember, that's the, god of war. And Gemini is very intellectual. Gemini is very, thinks things through. And it's kind of like, no, we're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. Next card is, here we go. Now, this is reversed. This is that Pentacle energy. Again, that is the Earth energy. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus energy. And all of them have something going on. Virgo has Venus, which is very kind and loving, okay? This is a 6. 6 is the number of man. It is the energies you put into something. This is provision. This is also, I know that that's kind of the two I feel of Pentacles is also part of that, but this is money coming from an unknown source. This is money coming from, from miracles, from prayers. Again, this, Pentacles is our, our money, job, career. It is also our home, but it is about, again, provision. Now, I I do love the scales whenever I see this one. Even though this is Pentacles, I always feel that this does have that air energy. And, so that does have that Libra energy in it too. And Libra wants to make things balanced. So even though there's going to be stressors and things happening, you have to have faith and you have to believe and you have to keep your vibrations high. There is a solution. There is money coming. This is money from an unexpected source also. So here we go. Last card here. Now we have, again, so these two were reversed, right? I don't know, was that reversed? Well, anyway, we have an 18. So we have a 9, 6, and we have an 18. 8 is, unlimited opportunities. 1 is new beginning. 10, transitional energy. 10 plus 8, 18. And 1 plus 8 is a 9. And 9, so we have another 9. 9, 6, 9. We could look at it that way. We have the moon energy, which is still going to be following through. The moon energy will follow through for at least until the 13th. It really follows through longer than that. But remember, the moon energy is where we release, we relinquish, and request. And, that's, so I would say keep doing that at least from now until that 13th, and then maybe even keep releasing and relinquishing as the moon starts getting smaller and smaller. But the moon has things that is hidden. It says you're not being shown everything. You don't know everything. Things are being hidden, but things will work themselves through because the moon comes after the star, and the star is all about hope, and it comes before the sun, and the sun is where things brighten up and light is shown. So this is just saying things are hidden right now. Don't be upset. Don't be so worried. Again, connect. I don't say to worship the moon. I never say that at all. It is a divine creation, so it is something that helps me to focus on higher power. So it really is saying, things will be okay. You just don't know everything right now. And you know what? That's okay. It's okay that we don't know everything, because when we do know something, when we do, the more we do know, the more it can entrap us, the more we can, just kind of go, oh, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? So basically, even though there's the restless nights, the staying up at night, our mind is really trying to make some control. We need to have faith. We need to believe. We need to just know that there's a lot of things going on in the universe that we just don't know about it. But there is unexpected money coming in, debts paid, things like that. Okay? Okay. So let's see what we've got with the Colette. Colette Baron Reed. I want to call her Colleen sometimes. And this is the Good Tarot. So what else do you have for us? So there's some anxiety here. But, really, stay faithful. Stay faithful. Know that things are working out better. Money will be coming in. Provision will be coming in. And it's going to be good provision. And there's, there is the scales. Again, that could be something to do with Libra energy here, too. Libra's right around the corner. So let's see. But we also have Mercury in Libra. And, Mercury is always about, whenever Mercury goes retrograde, it's always, to me, about karma being fulfilled. So, and it is, to me, it's also about the universe trying to offer solutions to right some wrongs. Now, when I say offer, it's because we don't always accept their solutions. So let's see what we have here. And I don't know if I said this, but I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself up to higher power. My job is just, like I said, to deliver the message. Okay, I think I did say that. Here we go. Now, again, reversed. We have that Ace of Water, which is lovely. So Ace is a 1. 1 is that new beginning. Water is our Cancer with Pisces, Scorpio energy here. A new emotional breakthrough, an emotional journey, something that's going to get us very connected, very deeply connected. Now, sometimes this has a romantic aspect to it. I am feeling more that this is a new emotional journey. Remember, water is, did I say this, is fluid It's spiritual. It's very, again, it's very, it generates a very strong need and want. Okay, so this is something that it's a new turn. It's a new page. It's a new start. It's a new emotional journey. So whatever's going on next week or this week, whatever this week is, it's going to be interesting. Have faith. Stay on target. Remember, whatever goes on in the world, you still have to live your life. And, and we have to do the best that we can. We are, and again, we're light workers, star seeds, whatever you want to say, we are, and we need to keep our vibrations very, very high as we go forth. Okay? So take a moment, please, to comment. What do you read in these cards? Tell me what you see, comment, but also to please like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And let's start our readings now. Hello, my Libras. Wow, there is tremendous energies all around you. And again, yes, Mercury retrograde. So just be prepared. Be prepared. We're coming to the fall or the autumn equinox for the northern and the spring equinox for the southern hemispheres. And that's as we enter into Libra season. So that's always, this is really strong, thin veil between this world and the next world. So my Libras, yeah, be prepared. Lots of people come in. Lots of people come to visit. So let's see what we have here. So again, too, you might want to make sure that you, as it's not always friends and family. Sometimes it can be something that's a little bit on the scarier side. So make sure you're always covering yourself in a cloak of protection, and just know that you've got this. Okay, here we go. And also too, that people can come in the real world too. Okay, nothing is reversed for my Libras. Let's see what we have here. All right, 3 of Raphael. Very positive energy, very celebratory energy, because 3, celebration, creativity, the power of 3. Raphael is our water energy, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. So Pisces full moon, we are still in that aftermath. And actually, it goes on for like a good 6 months, but this is where it's the most intense, okay? Now, this is about really good times. This is having a happy time. This might be about even taking some time away, possibly attending a very wonderful, function. This is, taking a trip, just taking some time for yourself. But again, this is all about celebration. And this is about letting things go off your shoulders as you receive and you welcome your next step. Okay? So we have the 3 of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. I feel that there's also a very good, or you are developing, or you have developed a very good support system around you also. So don't take that for granted. Don't take that for granted. Your next card, the 4 of Ariel. So 4, 3, 4, 4, 3. 4 has stability, organization, leadership. Ariel is our earth energy. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy. Yes, a lot of things going on in there. So that is our money, our job, our career. So this might be a good time while you're doing all this celebrating. It might be a good time for you to take stock on your money or on your expenses or on what comes in and goes out. The 4 of Ariel does have that reciprocity energy. So there is, you might be getting more coming in, or you might be spending more than does come in. But it's okay, because it will balance its way through for you. But the 4 of Ariel is also about you being generous to yourself, being generous to others. Or are you giving too much of yourself? Are you giving, or are you not giving enough of yourself? So there is this reciprocity. There is this trying to, reciprocal energy. There is this trying to balance things in more the real world. So you've got a lot to celebrate. You've got lots of love around you. You've got all this really positive energy. And this is kind of asking you, are you taking more than you're giving? Are you giving more than you're taking? A little bit of both. Maybe to some you give more and some you take more. So there is this, this is more in that physical realm and the physical energies too. And it can all be about your budget. It could be about maybe you're spending more over here and you're not spending enough here. Maybe you're giving, maybe you're paying into all the celebration and you're forgetting to pay your bills. So there is this energy that where you just need to take a look at it. Okay, you just need to take a look at it. You just need to make sure that things are in balance with this. Okay. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, extremes in how you save or spend money. Yeah, he seems a little rigid right here. I'm picking up kind of a rigid type of energy here and kind of saying, no, yeah, and you know what? We'd all want to be in the celebration time. We all want to be spending money on the celebration and not necessarily on our bills or something. The other thing though too here is your energy is your currency. Okay, again, think of that as your currency. Is your energy bankrupt? Do you need to replenish? Do you need to restock? Or do you have too much? Do you need to give because again, it's balancing. It's think of it really as your energy is your currency. Your currency is your energy. Okay, next card here. The 8 of Raphael. So we have that Raphael energy. We have that, or water energy. We have 8, which is unlimited opportunities. So whatever's going on here, you're not necessarily liking it. Celebration is wonderful. This, you're kind of in a little bit of a, I don't know. I really don't know, because the 8 of Raphael is turning your back on something and walking away. Is just saying, you know what, maybe this struck a chord with you. Maybe you feel like I'm giving too much of my energy or to somebody or something, and I'm not necessarily doing it for me. But the 8 of Raphael is also going on an adventure, is also taking a chance, is also it's a little bit of a risky proposition because you're not quite sure what's out there, but it's like I'm willing to take that chance. So this would be, and I'm not telling you to do this, do not do this, but this would be that maybe your dream job finally opens up and or is given to you, and instead of giving proper notice, you just say, nope, I'm starting it. So it's taking a chance, it's taking a risk, it's going into a little bit of the unknown, which is not always comfortable, but it just kind of feels like it's like something that you're feeling you need to at least explore, you need to at least look into. So something's going on here, and it could come back, and maybe in order for you to do this, maybe that's what you're doing. Maybe you're looking at your budget to say, okay, if I was to go back to school or go to school and I wanted to go to school and really get things done, would I have enough money to last me through it? But there is this celebration energy, which is kind of like, something is offered, something is there for you. So, and this might be where 8 unlimited opportunities and possibilities. This is where you might take a look at it with this and say, hey, so if I did this, or maybe if I started a job, if I started a business, would I be able to make it through? So maybe this is all taking stock of what you have so that you can plan for that future or plan for your dreams, plan for an opportunity. Okay? There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you. It's a spiritual quest. And if you look at it, she's about to go over there, and she's leaving her security, she's leaving her money. She's leaving something behind. And I don't know if she's joining this man, if she's running away to get married. I don't know. But she's taking a risk. She's taking a risk. Okay. But that 4 though kind of makes it's kind of a calculated risk, because you're going to see whether or not you've got the money to do it, or you've got the energy to do it too. Because I do get that energy thought with it too. Do I have the energy to start? Do I have the energy? Guardian angels, what else do we have for our Libras? Do they have the energy? Here we go. This one's reversed. It's a win-win situation. So this is Temperance. This is a 14. So we have that 4 energy. We have a 1, new beginning, 10, transition. 4, you've talked about that. 1 plus 4 is a 5. This is change. This is Temperance. This is kind of not necessarily leaping, but not necessarily stopping either. Okay? So it's a win-win solution. There's strength and diversity. By blending the ideas of others with your own, you can often come up with a solution that's magnificent. Start by focusing on the aspects that everyone agrees upon, and then open your mind to compromise and working together. Stay balanced and seek out a moderate approach. So it's not an all or nothing. You are, like I said, if you're taking a risk, it's going to be a calculated risk. Okay, so let's see what inspirational wisdom from our angels and fairies have to say. What do you have for our Libras? What do you have for our Libras? What do you have for our Libras? So it doesn't tell you to go slow. It's not telling you to go slow. It's just be very deliberate in your choices here. Okay, let's see what we've got. Okay, this is reversed. Moonlit dance. Ooh! Embrace your sense of adventure as you look at the promises that you have made to yourself. Oh, that does. That does. So here it is. This is something there's something opening for you. There's something that it's like an opportunity, and it's like, again, it doesn't mean you have to run or leap, but it doesn't mean you have to stop either. Promises that you have made to yourself. Embrace your sense of adventure. Ah, my Libras, when have you been adventurous? It seems like people have been wanting more of you than you've been able to do for yourself. So this could be a time for adventure. Again, maybe the cruddy year. Yeah. Maybe that is over as we come to Libra season. Here we go. Here we go. You've had a lot. You've had a lot. There's been blessings too. There's been blessings. I can't say that there hasn't, but you've had a lot. Okay, what crystal or energy? Blue kyanite. Connecting with animals, telepathic abilities, finding your true path, and finding clarity. So promises that you've made for yourself. Embrace your sense of adventure. True path. I like that. Okay, my Libras, tell me what this all means to you. And then after you've done that, take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. As always, my Libras, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.